Microphone check. What up? This is the JB and Benny Blue review with your guy, the Great Blue Dini, and a screen of Jeremy Bridges. Whenever he decides to bring his ass back to the screen, I hear some rumbling and tumbling. Is that the Bizzle Man himself coming back to the screen, ladies and gentlemen? This is episode 183 of the JB and Benny Blue review podcast experience. We appreciate you watching. We understand that as you're watching this, you are probably watching the Suns and the Nuggets. There he is. You know what I mean? Looking fresh. Pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? JB is here. As people fall in for the stream, make sure to get at us. Leave your comments and questions. Savage Hotline, baby. Drop in those comments now. We'll drop those in. There he is.
Yeah.
Microphone check.
Check.
There he is.
Microphone
you know
check. Microphone check. What's happening, man?
That's right. Episode 183. That's right. We are here. And JB, people already know what to do, man. Fall in with the comments as we live stream today. Drop in the comments. We know you're watching the Suns. You know you're watching the Suns trying to close out the Nuggets. We're gonna get to all that and more.
Right,
we got coming up on the docket, man. We got Suns, Nuggets. We got Bucks, Nets. Kyrie hurt. How's that gonna affect the series? Claressa Shields, a bunch of mo shit popping. But JB, I gotta give you one piece of good news. Let you know we're on the right track.
What's cracking?
It turns out that according to our friends at podstatus.com, they keep track of statistics and stuff of how podcasts are doing on the interwebs.
Right.
We are the number 6 sports podcast in the country of Mozambique. In the country of Mozambique, we're the shit. That's right.
Mozambique. Look,
that's right.
Where is that?
That would be in Africa, right? Mozambique is outside Africa. And that's where we are. That's where we're the guys. So if you haven't done so already, make sure to tap in with the fucking reviews, baby. Apple Podcasts. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can find us. Give us a 5-star review. That's how we get seen not only by the fine people of Mozambique, but all over the world. And also, man, you already know the business. Make sure to tap in with our friends at savageCBD.com. Use our promo code to review for 15% off your first order. And they got what you need, man. They got the tinctures, they got the balms, they got the gummies, they got whatever. They got the CBD cartridges, whatever you need to feel your best. Tap in with our friends at savageCBD.com. And of course, cop the merch, baby. We also, I'm not gonna front. We gotta do some like Devin Booker merch. We gotta figure something out for the site, for real.
Right.
Because it's going down.
We gotta figure something out for the Suns. Sending rep it for the Suns because we going to the Western Conference Finals, no doubt. So we gotta figure out something.
Yes.
Trends collab. We gonna holler at y'all. We gonna collab here in a minute. No pun intended. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna do what we need to do to get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like that.
That's right.
The Suns, man, Western Conference Finals, we in there. So we know we gonna rep hard.
Right. That's right. Follow us at JB and Benny Blue on all social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the whole thing, man. So that's it, man, for all that business straight up. But what's the deal, sir? How you feeling? I heard that you shot a 90 on the course. You're back. What's happening?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say I'm back. I'm just letting it ride, mate. I've learned in my old age, man, you know what I'm saying? My daughter is funny. My oldest daughter is here. Shout out to my girl, Daisy and Bridges. She's here, you know what I'm saying, in the deserts, visiting her old pops. And I said something about old. She's like, oh, you swear to God, you so old. I'm like, listen, it's just the age. It ain't really the feel. It's just the vibe. Like my mindset. My mindset is that I'm out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm seasoned, right? So my game in golf displays that, man. I'm seasoned, bro. Like I take my time doing things. I ain't rushing no more. I ain't trying to kill every shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So as we get into a little Donnybrook going on right now, you know what I'm saying, on the game. For those that don't know what a Donnybrook is, a little scuffle, a little fisticuffs going on. Yeah, some frustration. It should be some frustration because you're down 3-0 to the Suns. It's inevitable. You start to see the writing on the wall. All right, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? My man Payne just went down. That boy Cam Payne. His name is literally Cam Payne, so it's not campaign a senator would do. But campaign went down. He got poked in the eye. Seems like he's a strong young man. He'll come back very fiery, right? Watch this. You know what I'm saying? Watch how this cat come back because he's like lightning in a bottle, right? So when you do things like that to a cat like him, it never fares very well. So I can guarantee from here, and Jokic did it out of frustration, and that's okay, right? It's okay. It's basketball. You know what I'm saying? You're a human being. Jokic, he's like, man, I'm tired of this shit. Like, fuck yeah, right? Campaign's up. Now watch how campaign reacts. He will attack the basket more than you can imagine at this point. Nuggets, it's pretty much over at this point. Sorry for you. Get the broom out. We come back to Phoenix. My boys be back in Phoenix later on tonight resting. Know that, all right? That's just the long and the short of it. But yeah, I shot a 90. So
JB, speaking of whacking shit in the desert, pause. I don't know if you saw this, but you know, some of your son's faithful are getting down. I don't know if you saw this, if the shit will load.
No.
Apparently, they were trying it in the cheap seats, baby. They were cheating the cheap seats. Oh, I love it.
And Bo.
First of all, look at your man's terrible fade. That's terrible.
So check Mans out
watch
from
the
Denver.
fuck shit.
So watch Mans from Denver try to act like he ain't gonna get out. And then he try to jump on my man. He try to sneak my guy. You know what I'm saying? So my guy just did it how we do it. Thug style. Grab a piece of clothing and you working with the one hand. You working with the one hand. Look, then his homeboy tried to want something. He hit him with it. What you want? You know what I'm saying? Then he sons and fold him. Then fold. Sons and fold, but you just got a 10 piece. Pick up.
Wow! Watch them scurry away. Nothing like a 25-year-old fake tough guy. Wow! As we look back at the scuffle with D-Book and Jokic, yeah, you know that's that playoff. That's that playoff. We're getting our ass whooped.
Right. What's popping? Look at D-Book. D-Book with a sip.
So they're doing the review right now. So.
Right, but see, here's the thing. That was not a basketball move. Wow. It will probably be a flagrant 2, right? They're going to be some technical foul shots. Jokic was clearly frustrated. He swung, hit the man in the face. Like, I mean, you could say, oh, he was going for the ball. Okay, whatever. Here's what it is, right? They might give him the call. They might not. Who knows? But either way it goes is that we get it. You frustrated, right? But don't get, you know what I'm saying, bing, playing up here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Book with 25 right now. CP3's been shooting the fucking lights out. He's got 24. And man, I mean, I know that you know, Aaron Gordon's been trying to step up. That kid Barton has been you know, he's got 14 right now, but it's one of those things, man. To me it's a little too little too late. Even if they do rally to take it to 5, you know.
Anyway, they got to come back to the desert. You know what's going to happen out here. But either way it goes, Benny, right. Like I was comfortable with Aaron Gordon, like, scoring. I was cool with that. I was like, because if he's the guy that's going to beat us, we really going to beat the hell out of these guys, right?
Right.
So one thing I'm glad they did, Aiden, he got it cracking. So no, that was clean. It was just, you know, well, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Anyway, so Aiden has been doing a hell of a job playing defense on Joker, no matter what Joker stats look like. I'm sorry. So for Aiden to finish games with 2.5, or not 2.5, but 3 fouls at the most, right? That's a phenomenal job, right? And then it's a wash because Aiden is still getting 19, 18, 11. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a wash. So if our guy is doing what your guy's doing, we winning off top. He's your star, but our guy who is not our star is doing what your guy's doing. We winning. It is what it is. The referee close up.
Right. I mean, and honestly, oh man, Cam's like, damn, I fucking Jokic.
You broke my nose, man.
Jokic looks like a fucking Bond villain. It's crazy. I mean, he's just, I don't know. I mean, but God bless him. I know he came up in Serbia, so
he looks like an extra on Taken 4. Like, you know
yeah, that's it. Like, that's exactly right. Oh man, yeah.
And Campaign looks like Ratatouille, right? So, young Ratatouille.
Yeah. Oh my God. So here's my thing, and we both believe the Suns can close it out. I really feel like I feel like the Suns are. I think they're going to the finals. Honestly, I think they're going to the finals. I don't think it matters who comes out of the Utah Clippers series. Am I missing something, or are they really there?
Now, we talked about this in our last episode, Benny. Like, we're just a better team than people realize, right? And shout out to Monty Williams, and shout out to
he should have won
James
Coach
Jones.
of the Year. Let's be real.
He should have won Coach of the Year. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We'll take the trophy over the trophy. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
When you look at it, we are a better team than people think. We have young legs, right? Man's got ejected. Oh, the game over. That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Jokic got ejected?
Game over, bro.
Wow.
Game over.
Peace out, Jokic.
I wouldn't eject him, man, but Jokic. I would have never ejected him. I'm sorry. You're hearing it loud right now, faithful, review faithful. I would have never ejected him. If I was campaigning, I'd be like, no. Tell him to come back, please. Right? Tell him to come on back. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did. It is what it is. This cat got ejected. Here we go. Now ESPN gonna have something to talk about. Look, now ESPN gonna have something to talk about. Oh, if Jokic wouldn't have got, they still would have got their ass beat by 15. Right? Relax.
Wow.
So I think right here, I think it was just the motion, Benny. Right? If we look at the play, it's the intent which probably got him ejected. Right? Because he came from 6 feet away with the arm already waved out, ready to swat at the ball. So he had every intention to foul him. Right? He had every intention to foul Payne, but I don't think he meant to do him like that. Well, here's the thing, hey, you do stupid shit happens to you. So you got ejected. So we might beat him by 40 tonight, you know what I'm saying, which is what it is. But anyway, again, going back to the Western Conference Finals, our team is just young and hungry, right? And shout out to Monty because they're making the right plays. And one thing our team does is plays defense. You got 12 guys who have the same mind state, right? And then you got the veteran, the floor general, Chris Paul. Once we get up by 12, it's pretty much over, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chris Paul going to do Chris Paul things. You know what I'm saying? Next. Right? Chris Paul going to do Chris Paul things. You know what I'm saying? Getting fouls, making people foul, getting to the line. You know what I'm saying? All this, so on and so forth. So, and then our youngins come in the game, and all they know is run. All they know is run. They don't know how to slow down. So all they know is run. And then their hands and their feet are in passing lanes. They get turnovers. They get stops. They run. Next thing you know, a 6-point league is a 16-point league. And the opponent is like, what the fuck that happened? So, yeah, you're right. Whoever we face in the Western Conference Finals, man, as long as we playing consistent ball, which, and if you listen to our last episode with my man Flex, who does a lot of great things for the Suns, I said this and I believe this, and I've watched the Suns in the playoffs, and I learn a little bit more about them every time I watch them, is that we play the same brand of basketball every night, right? The only thing that stops us is if we missing our shots, right? Which I think you take your hat off to Monty Williams as a coach and the coaching staff and saying, okay, if we're missing our shots, let's get our ball in the hands of people who are going to make shots to make things happen. Now, once that happens, then we rolling, right? What do you mean by that, JB? Double screening up top to Chris Paul. He gets to the top of the paint. Boom. Money ball. Devin Booker getting a screen. He runs into the paint, pulls back, 15, 16-footer, boom. Money ball. Like, these are easy buckets, right, that keep us in action as opposed to us going down by 6, 7 because we keep settling for the 3. We don't do that very often. And anytime Monty sees it, he cuts it short just like that, right? We ain't settling for 3s. That's one thing that's making our team so successful. So shout out to the Suns and Monty Williams and James Jones as the president. Like, it's just a nice mesh. And then our guys are just doing great things. And, man, it's just nice to see, man. The Rally, the Valley going crazy, right? Hashtag the Valley going crazy. That should be the real hashtag because the Valley going crazy. Hashtag, I was just at the Sandbar, Benny, right? I was just at the Sandbar in Gilbert, Arizona. Shout out to the Sandbar. And I had to get up out of there because cats were starting to buy me shots and shit. And my daughter was like, damn, Daddy, you know everybody. I'm like, yeah, okay, I do. I mean, I've been out here forever, but I said it's time to go because shit's getting a little crazy, right? Just like this game's getting a little crazy because it's 93-78 before you know it, right?
Ooh-wee. Oh, D-Book with a floater mid-range. Ooh.
Yada, I mean,
speaking of cats not being available, JB. So we're going to the Bucks and the Nets series that's now tied up, and we're pulling this up on ESPN.com, but It's funny how they have a way of writing people's graves, man, writing people's obituaries. Bucks get it done 107-96, and Kyrie got hurt, and apparently he's going to be in a walking boot. So they were already without Harden, and we talked about it in last week's episode where they're already dealing with chemistry issues. So now 2-2. Is this now the Bucks series to lose?
Yes, because we spoke about it again. I keep referencing our last episode because we had a basketball specialist on our last episode with our man Flex. And I said, and I'm going to continue to say it, I don't believe in Kyrie Irving. I don't believe in KD. I don't believe in James Harden when it comes to being the man, right? The man is going to take you over the top. I don't believe in that now. They're great basketball players. Every one of them, I wouldn't want to guard neither one of them, right? And most players in the NBA can't guard either one of them, right? So that's great. That's fun. That's awesome. That's dope. But championships are won by teams, bro, right? They're won by teams, right? So even, and I'll reference it again, KD, did what he did, went to Golden State. But Golden State was a team. They had a great defender and an antagonist in Mans, in Donkey. What's his name? I can't think of his name. In Donkey. And Draymond, right? They got an antagonist in him and a great defender, right? You got those two snipers in Clay and Steph. You had great role players, right? And then you had the Slim Reaper, who, when everything is going great, he's rolling downhill. But now we see Kyrie got hurt, right? Now the Bucks, and one thing the Bucks, I think they realized, and I said it after the first game, second game, I'm like, they should just start playing what I like to refer to as nigga ball, right? You have to be like, I'm from the hood, people, right? You have to play that brand of basketball against these soft-ass dudes. And you can say what you want to say. Everybody was like, what's man's name? A light-skinned cat, Blake Griffin. He's back. He's playing great ball. Soft, right? Shout out to the late, great Kobe Bryant. Soft. All four of them.
Soft like Charmin, baby.
Soft like Charmin. All four of them. So I don't believe in them cats. I don't. The Bucks, I tell you, Giannis, I mean, the kid is phenomenal. When he's attacking, he has to attack, right? And that's the key to their victory. That's the key to their success. He has to be on attack mode at all times. No questions asked. He can't settle for threes. He can't be doing turnaround jumpers. He can't be doing hooks. He got to be barreling downhill, get their bigs in trouble, because DeAndre Jordan's on that team too, right? But at the same time,
he's skills, like DMP half the time.
His skills are limited, right? You know what I'm saying? So, but he gets in foul trouble real fast. Then whoever else the other big is like, who is this guy? Right? So attack. And I think that's what the Bucks have realized is that, man, we just got to play downhill basketball, and these cats don't want no parts of it. They want to play softball, right? We playing hardball. So, yeah, it's the Bucks series to lose. If they continue to play a hard brand of basketball, then, yeah, the Nets going to be in trouble, man.
Yeah, and with DeAndre Jordan, with the way they've been doing their lineups, he's been DMPs most of the time. He hasn't even been seeing the floor. And I'm glad you brought it up with Giannis, because I was literally thinking this like probably a day or two ago. Other than, like, you could still count LeBron. Other than LeBron, I legitimately can't think of another star who is as physically gifted as Giannis. And when I say that, I'm not talking about skill. I'm talking about he can literally just bully his way into the shit. And what drives me crazy, and you saw this in the first two games, why wasn't this dude not doing that shit? I'm not saying he has to score all the points, but damn, you can literally get into the paint whenever you want, bro.
Right.
Like,
what is he
there's
like?
value to that.
What is he, 7 feet tall? Right? With the skill of a 6'6" dude, like in the movement and the skill
crazy
of a 6'6"
ass wingspan.
Dude.
I mean, he ain't Shaq, like, but damn.
This dude can scratch his calf muscle standing straight up. Like then he has a handle, right? Come on, man. The aggression, right? The bounce. Like, he has every intangible. Yeah, you're right. Besides LeBron, physically gifted like that, no, he's the only other person in the league right now who's like that.
Yeah, so I don't he's been doing this these last 2 playoff years where I do not understand why like the staff is not like they're not setting him up to be dominant. He has to do it on his own and create his own shot. I really don't understand it. They've done this like 2 years in a row where it takes them like 2 games in the series to be like, oh, Giannis is literally the most physically gifted person. Like this whole him pulling up and like nobody's there because like Brooke Lopez is on the wing, Middleton's on the wing. It's like no,
everybody's
let him get there.
You
don't have a rim protector out there,
right? Everybody's spreading out to get a 3-point shot. Like, come on, man. Like, I get it. 3-pointers is y'all thing. Like, I mean, Utah and Milwaukee are built similar. You know what I'm saying? Like, they kind of live and die by the 3-pointer. And then Giannis, you know what I'm saying, attacking. But that's when they're successful. He's a 0.5/4, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, he's driving and dishing, and guys are making 3-pointers, right? But when he's just in pure attack mode, come on, man. It's hard to stop this dude, right? It's hard to stop this dude. So if they continue to play that hard school, hard-nosed brand of basketball, I don't see New Jersey really getting with them. So, you know, we'll see. Only time will tell. But I know that New Jersey's just really not about their life. And with Kyrie being gone,
2004, Jesus.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess like Flex said, they gonna always be New Jersey to me. I very seldom call them the Brooklyn Nets. So say word to Jay-Z.
Right. Speaking of playing hot potato, so the Clippers are back in it, I guess. Somehow, some way.
Question mark.
Like, is that really, like, are they back in it? Like, what's really good with the Clippers? You know what I mean?
Not the X-Files music.
You know what I mean? Actually, no, I'm bringing it back. I know it's JB's Conspiracy Theories theme song, but I'm bringing it back in.
Sorry.
So they win 132 to 106. Kawhi put up 34 in the last game. I don't know. What's really good with the Clippers? And if the Clippers do get past the Jazz, do they find their mojo to somehow beat the Suns? I know you'd say no, but I'm curious.
Inconsistency will never get you where you want to be, right? I just said it probably about 5 minutes ago that we play the same brand of basketball every night, right? Now, one thing that the Clippers do is they live and die by the 3, right? The Morris twin does a great job of getting hot. Kawhi, when he finally wakes up from his weed slumber or whatever the fuck he got going on, you know what I'm saying, can be very effective. But the thing is that we have defenders, right? Mikal Bridges, bro, like Scottie Pippen 2.0, he can guard anybody, right? And I don't think he'll have a problem guarding Kawhi, right? Because as lean as he is, he's deceptively strong, right? So I don't really think that he has a problem guarding Kawhi if we see them in the Western Conference Final. And then playoff P, like, anybody can guard him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can get, you know what I'm saying? We can, but here's the thing. We talk about guarding him. We got bench depth, right? We got cats on the bench who can get active, right? No problem. Johnson, you know what I'm saying? Carter, like, we got people who can get in his chest and get those fouls that we don't need these cats to win. You know what I'm saying? But we got these cats because they can be very pesky and aggressive. And then, of course, the floor general, Chris Paul, like, you talking about defenders, he's still top of his game. The cat will take the ball from a baby. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just, again, we are a complete team, and we play consistent basketball every night. So the inconsistent Clippers, honestly, to be real with you, like, I don't think they'll get out of this series because I think Utah is just kind of like, we tired. You know what I'm saying? Because they did go pretty deep into the bubble last year. I think they kind of find that last little spark that gets them over the hump, you know what I'm saying, in 6 or hell in 7. But whoever gets to us, you better get your goddamn track shoes on because we running, all right? We running, point blank and period.
Yeah, I'm liking the rest that the Suns are going to get because I think it's definitely vital, especially for CP3, man. We're going to make sure that shoulder is right. And you know, JB, what he could use to get his shoulder right, you got to tap in with our sponsor. That's right, SavageCBD.com. You know what I mean? Make sure to get it on, folks, for everything that you need for your Savage CBD products, whether it's tincture, CBD balm, CBD gummies. They got the cartridges for the vapor folks, and they always got deals. But you can always use our promo code. That's review. It's review for 50% off your first order, man, and they'll definitely hook it up. They got some good shit over there. And of course, listen, if you want to sponsor us, you already know what you got to do. Get at us, JB and Benny Blue Review at gmail.com. Of course, you can tap in with the merch. We present this as a live stream, a podcast, so we can drop this in. We can drop this in on a podcast, live stream, social media, email, newsletter, whatever you need, folks. So that is it for our ads. Tap in with us on all of that. You know what I'm saying? Pow, pow, pow. Now look, JB, we got to shout out the ladies, man.
Word.
They're making some plays, especially our girl, Fly City's own Claressa Shields, with her MMA debut, getting it done. And she beat Brittany Elkin. I don't know too much about Brittany, but she won by TKO, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, after a while, she got tired of wrestling and just like, fuck it, I'm about to punch this lady in the face.
Hands.
Yeah. Yep. So she's doing MMA, and she definitely did the right way. She's training. Apparently, she doesn't. They don't have enough for her, in boxing, and she's building her brand and getting her paper. So, did you actually see this fight, or did you see the highlights? And what are your thoughts about her moving forward in MMA, even though she's so damn good in boxing? Or are we looking at the next? Are we looking at the next Dion, the next Bo Jackson, where she's doing both? Like,
well, I really think it's kind of hard to step into the octagon and get back into the boxing ring and get back into the octagon. But at the same time, it's like, okay, do these skills sharpen each other, right? This is something to think about. Do these skills sharpen each other, right? Because we know she can throw them hands. She can stand toe-to-toe. She can move, right? She does great things with her hands. Like, she's crafty, right? She can probably beat most male amateur boxers, right? Just being real with you. Like, seriously, she's very crafty with her hands, right? She can whoop
Logan Paul. Shit.
Right. Easy, right? She can put them in places. You know what I'm saying? She has great movement. As she's gotten older, she's got her head movement down, right? So so her defense is come up into play and become a bigger factor in her fights, as opposed to her just getting there scrapping. I watched the fight, Vinny. She gave some, she took some, she kicked, right? And that's one thing I like. So when you watch MMA, right, a kick for MMA is like a jab in boxing, right? It's like a feel out, right? But if I can continue to chop at your outer thigh and at your calf, right, if you eventually keep chopping a tree, that tree gonna fall, right? So we talking about good hard shots, good straight rights, overhands, kicks, setting them up, right? Again, she's fighting a professional MMA fighter, so she took a couple, right? But she ain't never had a problem taking them, right? So she did great, man. Got on the ground, ground and pound, right? Grappled. Like, she looked like she'd been doing this for a while. It's crazy. And that's why we wanted to shout her out, because it's like that's not an easy transition, man. Like, you go from standing toe to toe, being able to move, and you ain't got to worry about what goes on below your waist, right? And now all of a sudden you got to worry about somebody diving at your legs and grabbing you and flipping you and picking you up and dropping you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a hell of a transition. So shout out to Claressa Shields, you know what I'm saying? Michigan's own, you know what I'm saying? Flint Town, right? She from Flint Town?
Yeah, Fly City, baby. Yep.
Flint Town, Michigan. Is the water in Flint still dirty?
Yes, it is. It's still fucked up.
This going on 3 years now.
It's a sorry ass world that we live in.
This going on 3 years, huh?
Longer than that. I think it's like 5 years. I think it's like maybe close to 4 or 5. Wow. It's been a while.
Wow.
Yep. But Claressa, it's interesting, man, because I feel like she definitely. I mean, she not only she got the skill level, she's definitely a star. She's got the personality to be successful too. So I'd be curious to see if she can get in there with like a Holly Holm or like a Amanda Nunes or like people like that, because I mean that's the creme de la creme of the MMA world, and the way that
Go ahead. I was just about to say that Nunes fight would be great, because Nunes is a striker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nunes is a striker. Yeah. Nunes throws hands and knocks people out, right? You know what I'm saying? Nunes, that would be a great fight, bro. Like, I don't know. Let's,
Yeah, and I mean, and look, we didn't talk about it. We didn't go purposeful. I know, we had some nice viewers last week, so I know some people were probably thinking we were going to talk about this Mayweather Paul shit. The one advantage of like these kind of side shows is that you can get these matches together, and there can be some real bread on the line if it's a situation where people want to see the particular fighters. I have a matchup. And I only say it because it would be an exhibition. Why not finally make that happen with Claressa and Layla Ali? They've been throwing shots back and forth. Layla claims she wants to do it. She wants to get the papers right. So I'm pretty sure that they could find a way with a nice stacked undercard underneath to. I think Layla Ali, even though she's in her mid-40s now, I think she would agree to an exhibition, kind of like Floyd. Because remember, like Floyd did it with even if. Out. There's no winners. There's no judges. So,
here's the thing about
paying
that.
for this shit.
Right, you're right. But here's the thing about Layla. I don't think Layla trains the way Floyd trains. I could be wrong, right?
I already know. Yeah.
I don't think Layla is in the ring training like Floyd is. Floyd trains like Floyd trains. His part of his training is like he's still getting ready for a fight. Like he does this. Like he just continues to do it, right? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's what you know. It's who you are. So yeah, you're gonna continue to do that. And I don't think Layla Ali does that. Layla Ali's a mother, she's a wife, like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, so I wouldn't get in the ring with Claressa Shields. That's just me. Layla, you can pop all the shit you want, you know what I'm saying, because you're trying to be prideful and be like, I'm the greatest. Me personally, I'm paying homage. I'm like, look, hey, Shorty took the reins. Hey, you did your thing, girl, go on with your bad ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bow down to the young queen, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do, right? That's what I'm gonna do. So, Layla, you might want to kick the fuck back and just relax and raise your kids, baby. You know what I'm saying? Raise your kids.
Yeah, I would agree.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, but you can take it how you want to take it.
Here we go.
But
here we go.
Shout out to the WNBA, the women in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, just bringing sexy back, bro. Goodness gracious, dog. Huh?
Yes.
Like, you know how they do the NBA, right? Where they show the cats walking there with their fits. You know what I'm saying? And the ladies of the WNBA, man, bringing sexy back. Oh man, I'm loving it, bro. I'm loving it.
You know what I appreciate,
fan, bro.
You know what I appreciate bingo. You know what I appreciate about the WNBA now? We talked about this early on in our podcast years ago, where the WNBA was struggling to really find stars. And now I think over these last 2 or 3 years, they've identified that they have stars now, finally. Yeah. And they figured out how to market them. They finally figured out how to market their stars.
Yes.
Now the money's going to go up. The opportunities are going to go up because they found that there's I could think of at least 5 or 6 WNBA stars now.
Without a doubt. We got 2 of them right in the valley. We got 2 of them right in the valley. Skylar Diggins and our girl, the great one, you know
Diana.
what I'm saying? The great one, Miss Tarazi, you know what I'm saying? So,
she's like the CP3. She's like the CP3 of the WNBA.
And my apologies, the biggest, baddest center in the league, Miss Brittany Griner, you know what I'm saying? So, no, we got 3 stars right here in the valley. What you mean?
Right.
My bad, so Brittany. Don't punch me when you see me.
All right, look, we got a few minutes left. If you're falling in and out of the live stream, it's all good. You can drop in a comment, show us some love, or ask a question in these few minutes that we got left. But of course, man, we got one more item for the ladies. We got to show love because she's just been fucking killing it. It's Simone Biles, man. She won another fucking national title. Already pretty much safe to say I think she's probably the GOAT. Now with 7 U.S. titles, one from every senior national she's entered dating back to 2013, Biles has more than any woman in history.
Yes.
It's crazy. She's 24 years old, man.
24 years old, bro. Shout out to the young queen, the young GOAT, Simone Biles, young lady. We see you, right? Even though certain bigger networks don't see you or don't care to put your accomplishments to the forefront. But what they will do is they will put stupid shit like Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather on the forefront. I ain't saying no names, right? But we all can kind of know who we're talking about. Simone Biles, you are amazing. Benny, she has GOATs sewn into her uniform. I don't know what to call it. Her uniform, right? In diamonds. She has the GOAT. She is the GOAT, right? It ain't self-proclaimed. She's putting the work in to show people she's the GOAT, right? You go, girl. Man. 24 years old. She's the same age as my oldest son, bro. So she could be my damn daughter. You go, girl, right? I'm proud of you, Uncle JB. I'm proud of you, girl. I'm so proud of you. Love to meet you one day, your little bitty self.
Beautiful. Oh man. Well, look, JB, we're gonna keep this one lean and mean, but of course, this is gonna be available in podcast form. Of course, you can rewatch this on our Facebook, on our YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, man. We're getting those subscribers up on YouTube slowly but surely. So please do that for us. But in the meantime, Dr. Bridges, we gotta get out of here with some parting words. With some "We Need Us." Talk to the people, my good man. What's on your mind, sir?
Just continue to show love, man. Like we are a great people. You know what I'm saying? We're phenomenal. We are resilient. We are the same, even though we're different. Let's learn to appreciate each other for what we are. Learn to appreciate different races. Learn to appreciate different religions, different creeds, different colors, and understand that. Just like we say, Benny, we need us. Like we say that, and it holds a lot of weight, right? We need us because together we're strong as hell, right? Divided, we are as weak as a newborn baby. So just continue to love, continue to strengthen, continue to build, bond, and we're going to be all right, man. As a people, we're going to be just fine. Point blank, period.
Beautiful. Couldn't have said it better myself, damn it. Bam. Well, reviewers, we love it very much. Make sure to tap in with us on all social media platforms. Of course, you can get at us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at JB and Benny Blue. You can also tap in with us, JB and Benny Blue Review at gmail.com for all sponsorship inquiries, questions, all that stuff. 818-850-2804 on the Savage hotline. And that is it. We love you. Go Suns. It's still a little bit close as we watch into the fourth quarter. They're making it competitive, but whether it's a sweep or in five,
what we're seeing,
we believe in them Valley boys. You know what I'm saying?
What we're seeing right now is the last act of desperate men, and rightfully so. Right? They better, right? Because I mean, we'll run about their own stadium, but I mean, it's good to see the fight, and I like the fight. I said it on the last episode, Minnie. I want the series to go 5, right? I want the series to go 5 because I just want the work, right? Let me get some more of that good work in, right? Let me get some more of that good work in. So we'll see how it goes down tonight. Most likely. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We out of here. Follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube, all social media platforms at JB and Benny Blue Review, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Black Planet, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the long and the short of it is that we rock with y'all heavy. All right, episode 183. And like that, we gone.
We out. Peace out, everybody. See you next week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.